very good evening and welcome from Cyprus here in Limassol at the Spirou Kyprianou Arena. Game day 3, Group C, game number 9 here at this location as Bosnia and Herzegovina take on Italy. My name is Tahir Haja, I'll be your lead announcer. Joining me, my partner in crime this evening is Will Voigt. We're taking you through the action. We've had 2 games already. Georgia dealt with by Greece and Spain, the victors over Cyprus. Now, 1 more game remains to make sure everyone's on even keel, to let us know how this table will look at the end of the next 2 hours. Well, as you can see, Greece remain undefeated in this one. Spain moving up the rankings, collecting their 2nd victory. Will it be Italy or will it be Bosnia who also collect their 2nd? Well, we're getting ready to introduce the teams to the floor here, so let's very quickly take you through their rosters and how they look. Starting with the listed away team. They are as follows: wearing number 8, Danilo Gallinari; number 9, Nicolo Melli; number 13, Simone Fontecchio; number 15, Darius Thompson; number 17, Gianpaolo Ricci; number 18, Matteo Spagnolo; number 19, Gabriele Procida; number 20, Salio Niang; number 33, Marco Spisu; number 34, Momo Diu; number 38, Riccardo Rosato; 45, Nicola Achelle; number 54, Alessandro Faiola. Their head coach is Gianmarco Bozecco. That is the Italian team lineup, and a strong one at that, Will.
Well, no question, coming off that big win versus Georgia, seeing a lot of these young players making important contributions. They know tonight's going to be an important game here against Bosnia, and the winner moving into 2nd place in this group.
Now we get to welcome their opponents to the floor. Bosnia and Herzegovina fans have traveled in their thousands to this arena here. This is how they line in, wearing 0, Yusuf Nurkic; number 2, John Robertson; number 3, Amar Alibegovic; number 4, Adnan Arslanagic; number 5, Idan Atic; number 7, Mirolim Halilovic; number 9, Amar Gegic; number 11, Aidan Vanava; number 17, Alexander Lacic; number 23, Tariq Relia; number 27, Emil Kravac; number 34, Kenan Kamenjas. Their head coach is Aziz Bekir. Bosnia and Herzegovina, this is how they look. A little bit shook after their last loss. And now we'll get ready for their national anthem, starting with the national anthem of Italy. It was nice to see the Bosnian fans clapping along to that national anthem as well, but it's now time for the Bosnia and Herzegovina national anthem. national anthem's done and dusted. And the crowd ready to roar here in the Spirou Kyprianou Arena. We got the Italians, we got the Bosnian Herzegovinians. We're ready for action. FIBA EuroBasket 2025. It's showtime. Late night hoops on the wire at courtside 1891. You don't want to miss it. Here's your officials for today's game. They line up as follows. Representing Canada, Matthew Kallio. From Portugal, Paulo Marques. And from Hungary, Leonard Prax. Well, Will, an exciting clash on the cards. Italy looking to maintain their strong form.
Well, absolutely, and it's been the contributions of their younger players really standing out. In particular, Salio Niang, the second-round draft pick of the Cleveland Cavs, really one of the breakout stars of this tournament so far, the leading scorer for this Italian national team.
Well, this is how they line up. Wearing number 9 is their captain, Niccolò Melli. Number 13, Simone Fontecchio. Number 18, Spagnolo. Number 35, Momo Diouf. And number 54, Alessandro Paiola. Head coach, Gianmarco Pozzecco. Let's talk about Fontecchio. He's on the upward trend.
Well, 14 points in their last game, but still just 1 for 10 from the three-point line. Saw him adjusting his game a little bit, going more to that mid-post, trying to become a driver playmaker, but for Italy, they need him to make three-point shots.
Will it be Fontecchio's night? Well, this Bosnian Herzegovinian team, and they will be opting to put him off his game. Let's take a look at how they will line up this evening. The starting 5 for them tonight. Wearing 0, Yusuf Nurkic. Number 3, Amar Alibegovic. Number 5, Edin Atic. Number 9, Omar Gegic. And number 27, Edin Rabac. Coach Azir Bakir has got his work cut out. Yusuf Nurkic has not lived up to expectations yet.
Well, he's been a force in the paint, but in that last game, on the level he's used to playing, still 14 points, 6.5 rebounds per game. He's even going with Rabac here in the starting lineup, trying to place a little spark into their group.
Napadamo Melija, je li jasno? Napadamo Melija, ako bude fist, idemo kod njega, koga on bude čuvao.
Il passaggio qua, Momo, devi leggere. Se c'è lo slip o no, ok? Andiamo ragazzi.
Very, very quick insight to both of those team huddles as the starting 5s make their way onto the floor. This is a must-win game, Will.
Well, very important game for both these teams. You win and you have solid footing, second place in the group. In particular for Bosnia, having already played Cyprus, they really know how important this will be. To lose this one probably will come down to that final game in Spain, and that's a daunting task for them.
Well, here we go. Teams are lining up for the action here. Players shaking hands, officials' hands being shaken. Fans are slowly getting ready for this one. The action is ready. A little bit of late night hoops, as I said earlier. This is due to be exciting. We've had 2 games we can define as blowouts, Will, earlier on today. So for you, the basketball fan at home, and for us sitting here, we're expecting a close one. And the ball is tipped out of play, and it'll be an Italian possession to start this ball game. And straight away, you will hear the Bosnian Herzegovinian fans bring the energy, because that's what they've been doing every game day here in Limassol. Start to get an eye on these matchups. Tecchio. Jose Spagnolo. Possession. There he is, Matteo. Stripped away here. Atic. Rolling hard, they opt to push it to the left-hand side, just below 45. They'll attack 45. They'll go to the right hand, and they'll get this crowd going.
Nice take there from Gegic. Going right at Diouf.
Spaniolo. Diouf tips it in, but then tips it out at the same time. Gegic to the side. A little short. Momentum taking him away from the basket. Fontecchio. Foul is called here against Nurkic as he tries to reach around the back of Simone Fontecchio.
Gegic, aggressive downhill. Caught Diouf a little off guard there.
Spaniolo keeps the defender on his back. Loyola for three. Gegic now. Turn around, fade away! Ali Begovic. He is a sharpshooter, Will.
Tough. Dirk fade there, so difficult to defend.
Fontecchio gets Rabac in the air. Misses the jump, Ali Begovic with the rebound. Pushing forward now. Aziz Bakir calling for spacing. He's even moving his own player. Atic, right hand floater! And the timeout called early here from Gianmarco Bosecco.
Great start to the game for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and you see Atic just sizing Diouf up, got that switch. Still a difficult floater there to get it to go down.
As you mentioned, a wonderful start for this Bosnia and Herzegovinian team. The fans are on their feet, they're cheering already.
Giochiamo! Vediamo spalla! Vediamo spalla! Ok? Prendiamo l'errore loro! Ok?
Bosecco just wanting to stop the little run that Bosnia and Herzegovina are on right now, get their Italians head back into the game.
See Bosnia aggressively attacking the rim here to start the game. We've seen that from them in this tournament. The issue for them has been their perimeter shooting. Italy just got to be a little more compact there. Nice response from Fontecchio.
Opens his bank account for the evening. Atic. Finds Ali Begovic. The pump fake, Ali Begovic. Nice move from him. Swings the ball over to the right hand and just a little finger roll to get it in. And Ormelian and Gegic tied up here at half court. This game has started off from the neutral perspective on the right foot.
Absolutely, an intensity in this game. Seeing it, and beautiful finish there over Diouf.
18 lead early on here. Comes in, and Sandro Paiola gets it to Diouf. Tyson, the right-handed floater. Pushing straight away the other side of the floor here. And Diouf has it all tied up. And referees call rightly a held ball, and just in time, really, for Atic, because he was at risk of getting called for a travel violation there.
See the pushing tempo after the make. Something something we have not seen from this team so far in this tournament. Coming out here with a lot of energy.
Nurkic. Rabac being kept on the perimeter here now. Meli's trying to stay in front of Rabac. A little bit of pushing going around. Nurkic, short jumper, it's short, gets his own rebound. And a foul is called against Ju, who reaches in. A foul will be called on the floor.
So Meli trying to leak out there in transition. Short miss going right back to Nurkic.
Zeko watching on, and Aziz Bakir dishing out the instructions. Steps and a foul is called off the ball. Offensive foul will be called. Meli.
Caught Meli there trying to seal off the help defender right there. See a whole lot of contact at that point and that camera angle, but baseline official right on top of it.
Alibegovic gets it inside, use of Nurkic. Goes up strong, gets the better of Nicolo Meli.
See Bosnia continuing to attack the paint.
Yola gets it out. Montecchio attacking the baseline. He's caught in a trap. Rabac, I believe, will be called for the foul. That is the case.
See the beautiful spin, kind of lost the ball a little bit there. Allowed him to get closer to the rim, and Coach Bakir loving that.
Well, he's just hoping that Nurkic has a big game today, because that will lift his teammates. The best opportunity of beating this tough Italian side. Bosnia and Herzegovina coming off that disappointing loss against Spain. Of course, in that match, Spain were firing on all cylinders.
They definitely were. This has been the MO of Bosnia, really using their size, trying to dominate the paint, averaging 14.5 offensive rebounds. Italy going to that 2-2 zone and then falling back to man every time.
Begovic, Rabac, pushed high up, top the perimeter, dumped off. Nurkic, don't jump, baby.
Nice drop off there from Roberts, and you see the energy he's brought to this starting lineup. Kind of a glue guy, bringing some toughness and defense there, the playmaking ability.
Oh, Montecchio! That's going to give him some confidence making his first three-point attempt.
He needs it. 1 for 10 from 3 prior to that make there.
Now Momo Ju pushing away to the other side. The foul will be called here against Alibegovic. 12-9 is the score, 4:51.
See Fontecchio coming off of that screen, rising up. How much Roberts can do there. Nice drop off here to Nurkic. You see the patience on the finish. And these two teams really going back and forth here at the start of this quarter.
A bit of shoelace work being done here for Nurkic. Got to make sure your shoelaces are tied. ready for free throws. Momo Ju from the line. Good to go for the first free throw. This season in the EuroLeague, he averaged just around 70%. 76.6% in Serie A. Atic dumps it off Nurkic. I have to say that was a really efficient way to break the press, but Nurkic no end product from that.
Yeah, just a little cute with the finish. Went with the floater instead of powering.
Oh, here we go! Fontecchio's heating up!
Great response there from Fontecchio. His first 2 threes going for him here in this game. And really been a struggle from the perimeter prior to tonight.
Felt good, look good, Prosecco. Just giving him the reassurance, the confidence. Listen in.
Neko prodire, a mi pomažemo iz Soškova. Najviše što mrzim je 3 poena iz Soška. Ako on prodire, nije tvoje da ostavljaš ovde. Odavde prodaj. Nema... Oni hoće ovo da uradimo kad stane zombre. Oni hoće ovo... Nema veze. Ne, slušaj vam. Napašće ćemo odmah kontra, samo treba da ga zabijemo. Razumije? Nije to...
Thoughts and discussions. Head coach Azir Bekir's timeout. Fontecchio, feet set, follow through and flick, nothing but net. He is on target tonight, Will.
He's been outstanding, 10 points early in this game. Remember that first game against Georgia, only 4 points in 34 minutes played, so welcome sign here for Italy.
Well, players making their way back onto the hardwood. Rabac over halfway. Let's see how Bosnia and Herzegovina respond in this one. Atic. 3 the other side. Well, that's exactly what Italy want them to do. Fontecchio to the rim. Over Nurkic now. Honestly, he's having himself an incredible game.
Really is. Everything on display here in this first quarter. I've been waiting for Fontecchio to have that breakout moment here in this tournament.
Nurkic kicks it out, rotates. Atic off the dribble, strong to the rim. Juve tries to block him at 1. Much needed bucket in and Atic.
Great response there. Atic going right at Juve. Drawing his second personal foul.
Nice high finish off the glass. Prosecco reactions, whether it's good or bad, are always the best reactions, Will.
Definitely emotional. For the most part, it's kind of kept it in check. We've seen the jacket tossed, the shirt untucked. Pretty calm and collected so far. It's kind of like his response of his team here. Bosnia with that great start, but really ironing back here.
Bucket is good. Atic. To go. Full court pressure now. Lazic is into the game, and he's guarding closely Fontecchio. Payola, though, pulls up against Gegic, front of the iron, rebounded by Atic.
Great individual defense from Gegic there. Sliding with Payola, making it difficult on that mid-range.
Oh, well, that will be a travel violation. Nurkic just jumping and landing without dribble.
Nurkic just needs to be patient. Not really a scorer in the NBA, having to take on much more of that load here with his national team. He's got such a size advantage, though. Once he has that catch, he really doesn't need to be in any kind of hurry in the paint.
The best thing is for Bosnia and Herzegovina, they can bring in quality. Hamanyash off the bench. He's more than capable of matching up against Nicolo Melli and delivering the same as Nurkic. Inside the paint. Payola, three boys, knocked it down.
Great response there from Payola. As you were saying, Minyash, their second leading scorer here at this tournament, their leading scorer in the qualification game. So certainly a lot of depth at that center spot.
Gegic loses his balance. Payola to the left hand, blocked away. Edin Atic with a rejection, and that pass is just out of reach for Gegic.
Huge block there. Atic coming in, racing that shot, and if you're Lazic, you gotta deliver the pass.
Coach McKeon not happy with the pass moving forward in transition. The lane was quite tough. He did run straight down the middle, and the pass was a similar angle. They didn't help each other there. Melli going strong, he throws it down with Italian thunder.
Well, beautiful adjustment there from Thompson. His man was really trying to deny his touch. Instead, he pushed him in, used him as a screen as well, and opened up a clear path for Melli.
Atic, screen from Yash. Atic, nice shot from him, pulling up on the elbow.
From Atic, both these teams just throwing blows here in this first quarter.
Fontecchio, Melli, between the legs. We've seen that before. Melli for two, a little long. Atic, stop, pop. Hamanyash. Rebound and a foul will be called here. Was immediately crowded underneath the rim.
Melli doesn't like that, but see here, Thompson using his own defender as a screener, opens the driving lane there for Melli for the big flush.
Ali Begovic getting out of the way, find him on a milk carton somewhere. Say, these Bosnia and Herzegovina fans, they really get me going.
They've been tremendous this whole tournament. Here to support their national team. And they've got a good one so far in this game.
Atic, once again, poked away. Spisu. Ava just trying to avoid the foul there. Thompson lofts it. It's out of bounds from Ricci. He's claiming he was pushed in the back. Substitutions checking in. Jegic back onto the floor. Edin Atic taking a well-deserved break. Atic, 7 points, 3 rebounds so far in the ball game. The leading scorer for Bosnia and Herzegovina. 17-21, 1 minute remaining here in the first. Roberson throws one up. It's a long two.
He's in the game to score. Definitely a streaky shooter, but great sign there.
points is the difference. Spisu. Just Gallinari on the roll. Foul call, 2 shots.
Panava just slow to pull in there. Here you see the tough pull-up. Olsen coming in with confidence.
Now Gallinari on the line. He's had an illustrious career. Oh, Gallinari.
37-year-old, his last EuroBasket tournament. How he would love to see the podium.
You mentioned it in the first game for Italy. Not medalled for many years now. They are due, that's for sure.
2003, the last time they reached the podium, bronze medal then. Certainly come in here feeling that they have a team that can compete with the best of them.
Nice blend of youth and of experience. Zeko at the helm, established coach, an important figurehead for the country.
Absolutely. Outside of Melli and Gallinari, really one of the younger rosters in Italy along with Spain here in this tournament. These players getting a lot of valuable experience. We talked about Salio Niang earlier, just 21 years old, the leading scorer so far for Italy. Young, talented wing, playing in Bologna this season.
Sitch is on the line here. Goes 2 for 2, very important free throws. Floor cleanse with 18.5 seconds on the clock. It's a 1-point game here in the first quarter.
The emotions of these players, they realize how important this game is in terms of the overall standings in the group. Both teams really going head-to-head here in this first quarter. A lot of shot making, which has been a struggle. Honestly, especially.
Let's see what Italy can do with this remaining time. Thompson's going to control the possession. Chin 4 is the call. Ricci sets the ball screen. Thompson, hesitation, drive, it looks good. Rebounded, out of bounds with 0.4 on the clock. This is going to have to be a little bit of a long throw, or Ramac launches it with his left hand. And that's the end of an exciting first quarter. This is what we all expected. This is what we wanted to see. 21-22. Both teams going punch for punch, blow for blow. It's a real battle out there, Will.
Well, it absolutely is. These teams coming out with a lot of offensive firepower. We saw Fontecchio especially getting out to that great start here early in the game. Him had been a struggle from the three-point line, but 2 big threes here early on.
Let's take a look at some of those best plays then from the first quarter. It was Bosnia and Herzegovina who started, the stronger team. Making some big plays, even Atic putting points on the board. 7 points to be exact. Zeko then took a quick timeout early on after being 6-0 down. They began to recover. However, Bosnia and Herzegovina kept plugging away. Nurkic tried to open up his bank account as well. All of the key players started to get themselves going in this game, and that's exactly what we need, Will.
No question about that. Again, you see the shot making on display. for both these teams, the perimeter shooting has been an issue. So far here tonight, 3 for 4 from 3 for Italy, and a couple of longer twos for Bosnia. There, Roberson knocking one down.
Here enjoying that. It's a night and day start to this game. Scan the QR code now, courtside 1891. Extended highlights, stats, live scores, and more streams. Everything you need to be a fan of FIBA EuroBasket 2025. Comes into play here. Clock was ticking down, but Gallinari is available to receive it. Thompson rejects the ball screen, and Ritchie's there for the dump off.
Beautiful pass there from Thompson. You saw Lazic really climbing in there with the ball pressure.
Roberson getting it off again. Roberson knocks down the triple. Last time long two, this time feet behind the line.
36-year-old, that's what he can do. Shooter, spark plug scorer. Great start for the game for him.
Gallinari wants to have a go. The foul will be called against Ritchie. Ritchie picking up his first personal. Here. Armour using that arm to try and keep him at bay, and then Ritchie using the leverage to pull him down.
See twice now Roberson going to that left side. Easier for a shooter, right-hand shooter going left. Knocked down 2 big shots off the dribble.
Jegic. Roberson again. Swing through there. Dumps it off. Menyas tries to get it to go off the glass, the right idea. Now Saliu Niang is ready to introduce himself to the game. Oh, brilliant hands there from Gegic. Pouncing on Ritchie, not giving him a moment.
It's a nice deflection. You've seen Ritchie trying to find early post-ups. More of a perimeter shooter, pick and pop big.
Spissu just mishandles that a little. It's a turnover for Italy. Menyas needs to go one-on-one with Ritchie here. Definitely the much stronger player, but that was not a strong shot. Lacked everything in terms of strength. Blocking foul called to stop the transition.
Fontecchio sitting in the lap of Menyas, waiting for him to turn. Menyas got to think about kicking the ball out, put them in a little bit of rotation. See, Italy's going to pack the paint on all these post touches, make Bosnia and Herzegovina beat them from the outside.
Ritchie. Oh, wide open, Spissu.
Beautiful cut there. Caught Bosnia there on a miscommunication with the switch.
Tried to be a little smart. Go behind the back. Niang! Oh. It was rising up to do something dangerous there.
We've seen it earlier in this tournament. Length and athleticism, so special, and you're absolutely right. Came up with that right hand, was thinking about throwing it down. Nice cut there from Spissu. Roberson, a little miscommunication there, whether they were going to switch that or not.
Misses the first free throw here. him, his Italian teammates and his coach. His involvement so far. His first free throw is missed. The second is good. And then Atic going back into the game. Gegic takes a breather. Roberson gets it back. The leg. Now just handles that. Now he's got to go to work here. 5 seconds on it. And Yas is just going to go strong and clears Richie out the way.
You see the strength there. Just holding Richie off with that left arm.
Close affair. Only 7 minutes remaining here in the second. Richie, nice hands there from the defenders, Atic. Oh, he's all alone here, Atic. Rattles in and out. Thompson. Foul will be called as Atic.
Upset about something. See a breakdown in the transition defense. Niang just left Atic, pick up Roberson on the wing. His teammates talking to him about that. Dodged a bullet, and Thompson here. Oh, I think he's just upset about the call. See a whole lot there.
The other end, Venyash. The brute strength as Thompson makes his first free throw here. So is Thompson. It's been a steady tournament so far. Moving to Valencia Basket next season.
Thompson, a little bit of a late addition to this national team. Vincenzo, sort of the targeted, naturalized player, having to pull out due to injury there last minute.
Melian, Venyash are going to do battle again, and had to let that go quickly, but luckily for Bosnia and Herzegovina, recovered possession, back into Menyash to the right hand, and Meli is a much better matchup for him than Richie.
You're absolutely right. A little more size there to go up against him.
Oh, Fontecchio! He sold Atic a dream and went straight to the bucket.
Beautiful finish there. You saw the jab step and rip baseline.
Now. Get 2 shots. We'll get a chance to watch that back on, we will. So it was right, that jab there.
Menish did not want any part of that at the rim. Outstanding start to this game for Fontecchio, 14 points. Already matching his EuroBasket high in this tournament here in the first half.
Now Lazic is on the line again. Of course, had that monster poster. Surely he's going to finish in one of the top 10 plays of the tournament. One of the top 10 plays of the round on game day 2. First free throw. Gets the second. 4-point game. Oh, Fontecchio again. He's just one step ahead of his opponents. And a technical foul is called on the coach because he was stepping onto the court. Not a usual Prosecco technical.
Well, I'm sure sure he's frustrated there. The official hopefully had warned him previously. Otherwise, he's kind of looking to give him one. Arguing a call. He's simply celebrating the play. Really nice backdoor play they had set up there for Fontecchio.
He's heading to the bench here. Diouf is back into the game as Nurkic is also on the floor. All goes back to its original position. The sideline of where Fontecchio was called for a technical.
It's the right call, especially they outletted the ball on that side. So I can see the official having eyes there as a result of that. Excitement of Fontecchio, or sorry, of Fontecchio getting the best of him there.
Babac. Begovic. Down low to Nurkic. Nice spin from Nurkic. Begovic keeps possession. Nurkic going to work again. He's very frustrated, is Nurkic there. 2 chances to score the ball. Fontecchio can't shoot. You know what's going to happen here. Too hot, too spicy. Simone Fontecchio.
What a first half he's had. 19 points on 7 of 8 shooting. 3 for 3 from the perimeter. Here, Otic, you got to close out a lot harder than that. They can put it on the deck. Millie finding the hot hand here.
When a player of his talent is in this rhythm, is in this flow, there ain't no way you're going to stop him.
That's what they've been waiting for.
Igrat ćemo, a da igramo trojku. Ti prevodiš loptu. Trojku. Koristimo njihov pick and roll. Nemoj zaboraviti, Atko, na kraju kad bude pick and roll sa Jukom, kreneš unutra, Juka ide unutra. Oni dovode, pogotovo odavde, onda ako ko bude ovdje.
Well, we're going to watch a little bit of Fontecchio vision right now. He's given him a little bit of everything. He's been jamming the ball. He's been lining up threes for himself. He's been catching and shooting. He's been getting to the rack, floating over defenders. Unstoppable right now in this game, Fontecchio.
The NBA player only living up to that billing here. It's been a little bit of a struggle in this tournament so far, especially with the perimeter shooting, but as you said, everything on display here in the first half. Italy in the 2-3 zone here coming out of the timeout.
28-36. 19 of those points coming from Fontecchio. Ali Begovic sidesteps, 3-ball, and they got their own sharpshooter on the other side.
Beautiful step back there.
And a steal here. Gegic to the rim, right hand. What a ball game this is. Energy on 100. Fontecchio, jab. He's turned it over. They're out running and foul is called. Atic just took too many dribbles there. One dribble, look up, bang. The foul is called.
What a great response coming out of that timeout for Bosnia and Herzegovina. See Ali Begovic, beautiful step back there. Right back in this game.
Nurkic, can he get going now? Rabac, the dribble to the left hand. Nurkic trying to finish. He gets it back. Bosnian beast. He's come to Cyprus to eat. Timeout call. 34, 36 more minutes, 8 seconds on the clock. Italy now on the back foot.
See Nurkic, that big body, throwing people around there in the paint. This crowd has come back to life here.
I was looking over in the corner where the Italian fans are. They've been on their feet, they've been jumping around. Now they're sat still and quiet. Bosnian fans up onto their feet.
Ok, giochiamo pollice alto. Giochiamo pollice alto per Thompson, per Dario. Ok, non dobbiamo palleggiare tanto. Non dobbiamo si mettere pressione adesso. Palleggiamo il meno possibile. Palleggiamo solo per attaccare. Ok, andiamo. 1, 2, 3.
Good timeout from Bosecco. Perfect time. The
steals here in the quarter and led to some easy points there in transition. Big Nurkic, so physical in and around that paint.
Here we go. Ball back into play here. Loyola. Thompson dumps it up to Loyola. Montecchio doesn't shoot. Sidestep 3, and that one's short. Melli blocked at the rim by Nurkic. Long pass ahead to Brabac. Brabac to tie the game. This is EuroBasket.
What a response here. A huge block leading to another transition opportunity.
Loyola. Montecchio for 3. Uh-oh, is it dried up for him now? Good old Horns action being called here. And then Begovic goes off the screen from Nurkic. Gegic draws 2 defenders. Nurkic is out there, but can he save it? That's our backcourt violation there, just by a pinky toe.
Fortunate pass from Gegic, but you see the beautiful block, awareness to look up. Roberts had leaked out there. And nice finish over bodies. Great response here from Bosnia. You thought maybe Italy was going to pull away a little bit. Came out of that timeout. Tied the game here late in the second.
Touchdown diamond finish. Thompson, Loyola, June. He wants to go at Nurkic, and Juke does a great job there.
Great take there from Youth.
Atic drops off Loyola. 3 ball goes up. Loyola for ice skating there. It's very hot in Cyprus, so it can't be no ice. Must be a little bit of olive oil on the floor.
Youth going right at Nurkic. Nurkic trying to get that back tip, just needs to stay solid. It's his size.
Nurkic, you can see the confidence in his body language now. It's completely different. It's completely different, Will.
Throw it inside to the big man. Right now, Italy doesn't have the size to contend with them. Need to start throwing some double teams. Get the ball out of his hands.
There's a foul there from Brabac. Montecchio was going downhill. Brabac fouling just after the screening action here. We get to watch the Bosnian beast back in action, as I said, like maybe a little fumble. He is always ready to rumble.
See Richie there. He's got to fully commit. Nurkic, a passer.
Thompson gets through the lane, little flush.
That's twice now with that set that they have caught Bosnia. Be a simple switch from the guards.
Nurkic again, they're going to him now. Just a pass it now, and Alibegovic. The miscommunication. A little 5. They'll go again. 1:36 remaining in this second quarter. I mean, this half of basketball alone makes up all of the tough scorelines we had to see today. There wasn't any entertaining basketball. There was plenty of it. When you watch a basketball game, you want to see two teams nice and close, nice and fiery, down to the small details, the small moments, the individual performances, the team execution. This is everything that we expect from a high-level EuroBasket game. Substitution checking in. Niang steps onto the floor. Payola takes a breather.
Surprised we haven't seen more of Niang in this game. Just 5 minutes up until this point. He's been their leading scorer in this tournament. He's 21 years old.
Turns the corner. Oh! Charles Thompson swipes it away. Roberson, Alibegovic off to the left. Nurkic. That will be a foul. He did push in the back there. That's a beautiful block there from Thompson. Coming across. Not coming in here with those shoes.
That was very close. Can't see from that angle. Looks like it was maybe inside the cylinder.
Sent him packing. Here's your passport. Go through customs on the way out.
Very close call there.
Sunny Niang now on the line. 1 minute 7 seconds. This was on the foul from Nurkic. A little push in the back on the fight for the rebound. Team foul trouble for both teams. Niang's on the line for that reason. So, 3-point game after making that. Just to make it 4. It will count. Just got to make sure everything is right with the clocks. 7 on the clock now instead of 1 minute 5. Roberson. Nice double tap. Roberson. Front of the iron. Atic. Great offensive rebound. They've been good on the offensive rebound glass in this game. Nurkic is fouled. Should be on Richie.
See these post-ups of Nurkic causing some problems for Italy. Just gotta stay behind, stay tough. Trust the double team to come. Right now, more of just digging from the perimeter rather than fully committing.
Nurkic is going to go to the line. He has 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists so far in this one.
Get a sub after this free throw. Don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul here.
Here's Thompson. Tekiel. Can he pour in some points here in the final moments? Foul is called. On the floor, 2 shots to come. A technical foul call against Aziz Bakir. So not only that, they've got 3 free throws.
That's the same official that gave the technical to Pizzeco. Seems very intent on keeping these coaches inside the coach's box. You see the replay there. Roberson felt like he had all ball on that strip.
Fontecchio's gone cold all of a sudden. Gonna get another chance to warm up a little here just before the time break. Let's see Kelly on the floor. Go. Don't like it. 20 points personal now. And a 4-point lead. Italy.
Interesting, you see Spaniolo coming back in the game. He was subbed early on at the start. Just 3 minutes into the game. Zeko upset with a missed defensive rotation and has sat on the bench ever since.
Final moments of the half. Tich. Yes, nice Euro step. Great hands from Akele, but foul is called here. Will be called on Akele on the arm. Take a look again, Will. What do you see?
Definitely. I think he feels the left hand is clean, but prior to that, clearly contact. See offensive subs here come in for Italy. Winning report is surprised that Kelly is going to stay on the floor here for this final possession.
Asic is going to come in for Bosnia and Herzegovina. She's going to get one more. Well, we hear that whistle very often on that second free throw. Usually it's a make and we carry on playing, but this time the whistle is needed because Benyash misses the free throw. Then another go here, but he's stepping in too early. Been a common theme throughout Group C's action here. Now Lazic checks into the game. Roberson to the bench. I just want to add a little bit more size on the defensive end here for the remaining 21.5 seconds.
Really surprised Kelly and Spaniolo staying on the floor here this final possession. Thought maybe we'd see Melli come into the game.
Fontecchio is going to set the floor, set the down pick for Niang. Going to come up and collect. Fontecchio is going to go to work here. Really tough angle that goes out of bounds. 2.8 seconds on the clock. And we're going to get a time. No more times out for Aziz Bakir. He wanted it. He wanted it. They've got both hands in the air, looking for Benyash. And that will be the end of an absolutely fantastic and entertaining half of basketball here. 40-44, Italy in the lead behind a 21-point performance from Simone Fontecchio. But be careful, because hot on their heels are Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yusuf Nurkic has 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Eden Atic has 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. It's an exciting affair, Will.
It really has been. You saw from the very beginning the intensity behind this game. Both teams realizing how important it is to group standings. Fontecchio is absolutely on fire, but started to cool down a little bit there towards the end of the half. It'll be interesting to see what his second half looks like. Nurkic really imposing his will in the interior. There's so much size for Italy to have to deal with.
Let's take a look at some of the best plays from that second quarter. Extremely competitive quarter of action. Roberson getting himself going in this ball game. Got 5 points personal, along to a 3-point play as well. Inside we see here an easy look from Marcos Bisu. Benyash has also had a say in how this game is being played. He's got 3 points to his name. He's missed a few free throws. It's all a bit about this guy here, Fontecchio, Will.
He's been outstanding. More points in this half than all his previous games combined. In every which way, from the perimeter, drives, cuts. Really active offensively.
Both teams have 7 turnovers apiece and have capitalized equally. They both have 10 points from turnovers in this one. The biggest lead of the game, Italy with 8 points. They've also had the biggest scoring run. We've had 1 lead change and we've been tied 3 times. Italy in control for the majority of this one. They've been hot from downtown, 4 for 8, 50%. Still not so great from Bosnia and Herzegovina from behind the arc, 1 for 9, but they've been getting it done inside the paint. They've got 24 points inside the paint. Running the floor as well, where possible. 5 second chance points for them. Well, we're going to enter the halftime break. We'll be back with you very shortly. Don't go anywhere.
We're in for a showdown here tonight. Let's get this body size. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good. Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah! This is what it's all about. It's all one big basketball family, folks. Winning time. Both teams over the limit. You have got to be kidding me! Now got it by Jete. Wow, ankle breakup. Rovac finds Homage. Buric, sharing is caring. The Slovenian way.
And Luka could have easily giving up that shot.
And here's Jovic, gets met by Bertans, rejected. Well, nice rim protection.
He should really shine it.
Yeah.
Oh, Simonovic with a throwdown.
He hurt his finger. That's what happens when you go up hard.
What a block by Weedle.
Back to Crapelli, goes in. Goodbye. Au revoir. Wow. Big time block.
Brudweiler dancing with Rabac. Brudweiler stepping back. Kaboom on the buzzer. Dario Brudweiler. That is exceptional.
What a step back there. And Venezuela is a spark plug scorer.
Matsuni has it, marks in on that curl. He throws it down. See the script just being written as he turned the corner.
Dennis Schroeder with a little bit of show-off ball handling there. He makes it seem so easy as Lithuania have to call another timeout. This is their second timeout of the third quarter.
Foul is called. The basket will count.
Lazic clearly fouls him.
The basket is good now. The official definitely confirmed that. 1 shot to come. Justa blocks away. Ball moving forward. Lazic to the rim. Wow! Can you believe it? Lazic with laser vision has eyes only on the opponent and absolutely stuffs it right on top of him.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Welcome back to Limassol, Cyprus. If you're just joining us, you've joined just in time. We're witnessing one of the best games so far in Group C of the tournament as Italy take on Bosnia and Herzegovina, and they're in the lead by 4. 40-44 is the score. And this man right here, Simone Fontecchio, has already put together more points than he has in his first 2 games at FIBA EuroBasket 2025 here in Group C of the competition. He has been on fire. I'm joined alongside Will Voigt for this one. Will, this has been incredible.
Well, it really has. Both teams coming out with a lot of intensity. See Fontecchio really doing it all there in the first half. 3 for 5 from 3, had been 1 for 10 in his previous 2 games. When he's hitting perimeter shots, that opens up so many other things. You see the baseline drive and finish. Just what a performance there in the first half.
Doing a little bit of everything in this one, and usually when a player's pulling up a 21-point performance in the first half, they're way ahead of their opponents, but they're not, because Bosnia and Herzegovina are putting in one of the team performances of the tournament so far. A little bit of Nurkic in my life. The Bosnian beast has come to eat, and he is going crazy in this ball game. 9 points personal, working hard on the glass and hoping to facilitate the rest of his teammates, Will.
Oh, he's such a big body. Italy doesn't really have the front court size to match up with him. They've got to consider maybe throwing some double teams here in the second half, make him more of a facilitator than scorer.
Across the board, we're seeing scoring. 9 points for Nurkic. We've got 8 points for Inatic. 6 points for Alibegovic, 5 points for Robertson, 4 points for Gegic. Everybody trying to contribute to this one as we have a look at how Nurkic is going to work it. Shot surprise, all inside the paint.
Oh, absolutely, once he's in there, such a force to be reckoned with, but for Bosnia and Herzegovina, still a struggle from the three-point line, just 1 for 9 in that first half. I think if you're Italy, you gotta force these guys to kick it out to the perimeter, make them beat you from that three-point line.
16 for 37, 43% overall. Spain, they really struggled on the field. General, 38% overall, but 50% from two-point territory. I guess they've realized that maybe we should just get inside the paint. We should just go to our strengths here and try and make things happen.
Found it in different ways. We've seen a lot of really nice cutting for them, several plays that had backdoor cuts. Caught Bosnia a couple of times with some simple guard slip. Really good execution of their offense there in the first half.
Well, they've got out of running off the back of steals as well in transition. I mean, they probably could have had a few more points. They missed quite a few gimmies. They do get those steals, they've been streaming forward in their numbers. We saw that beautiful Nurkic dive, full court quarterback pass to Vrabac as he finished under pressure as well. A vital moment in the game to tie things up. But now, what should the game plans be for both of these teams? For Italy, what do you think they're thinking about now, Will?
Well, I think it's just figuring out how to control the paint better. 9 offensive rebounds. You've got Nurkic causing some issues around the low block. So potentially maybe going to some double teaming. And obviously for Bosnia-Herzegovina, it's controlling Fontecchio. You know, that hot start, they cooled down a little bit there in those final 2 minutes, but really no answer up until that point.
You mentioned that we saw less of Saliu Niang in this game. What do you think the reason might be behind that?
Well, you know, just 21 years old. Obviously, this is a big game, a lot of intensity behind it. Perhaps just still earning the trust of Coach Bazecco, but been tremendous in their first 2 games. Their leading scorer. Expect to see more of him, and also Spaniolo, the 22-year-old, also with really limited minutes. So for Coach Pizzeco in these big games, relying more on his veterans so far.
Shorter rotations on both sides of the floor. Nurkic in 12 minutes, Alibegovic 14, Inatic with 16, Gegic with 13, and Vrabac with 13. That's their starting 5. And single-digit minutes for the rest of the team that's seen the floor this moment in time. Both coaches utilizing their stronger players in this one. How do you think this second half will play out? And who do you think it will play out in favor of?
I think it's just really going to depend on who's going to be able to control the paint. For both teams, obviously Fontecchio had the outstanding 3-point shooting, but overall it's really been a battle inside. Only 8 3-point attempts for Italy, 9 3-point attempts for Bosnia and Herzegovina. So I think defensively both teams talking a lot about how we can stay compact, keep the ball outside on the perimeter.
Well, now coaches get the opportunity to talk to their teams ahead of it. Let's listen in if we can.
Dobbiamo difendere, non dobbiamo lasciarli prendere il cazzo di rimbalzi che arrivano in mezzo all'area. Dobbiamo essere delle iene in difesa, ok? Tutti insieme, dai! Andiamo! 1, 2, 3!
Perfect. Every pick and roll you find position. Juka, molim, kad se desi ovo ovdje, ovako su oni, ali govore treneri da mi ovako stojimo počesto, evo, a mi smo rekli pas, kad, a onda da dođe ovaj ovdje, da napravimo pravi spacing, da imamo ovako spacing, a ovdje još jedan.
Insight into both of those huddles. Big second half coming up here, FIBA EuroBasket 2025, live on courtside 1891. Don't forget to follow us on social media at EuroBasket across all social media platforms. You don't want to miss a beat. We've already had some huge plays in this one. Expect more drama. Tell a friend to tell a friend, live on courtside 1891. And it will be a Bosnia and Herzegovina ball to start this second half. Roberson.
You see Roberson getting the start here in the second half. A different look here from Bosnia.
Oh, well, Inatic is back off to the races again.
Oh, a little Spanish pick and roll action. Roberson setting that back screen on the big and just open that lane.
Thompson throws it up top to Ju, who gets up enough to finish off the glass. Atic. Back to Atic. Finds Roberson. Plenty of time and space. Roberson hits the target. Oh no!
Rejected.
Pizzeco is gone! Pizzeco is out the game! A second technical for being on the court or outside the technical area. Gianmarco Pizzeco has been on his best behavior today and simply stepping out the confinements of the technical area. The referees have been very strict here. He will now leave the game in an incredibly huge encounter. This is wild. But this is the reaction from a classy coach, high-fiving all of the players on the way out, having faith in his team there. Pizzeco heads to the locker room.
This is not the first time I've seen this happen. the World Cup doing one of their games. Similar situation. I think in this case, though, the official, you just need a little better feel there. It's possession of the ball. There's really nothing gained. And Eduardo Casalone now taking over here. He has experience doing that.
Wow. Well, rules are the rules, Will. If this is how the way things are going to play out, Italy are going to have to deal with this.
Been consistent. First pass there.
Turnover. And now hustle play, and a foul is going to be called. Foul called on the floor. Foul to be going against Atic. Possession now for Italy. Thompson. Thompson to the right hand. Smokes the layup. Bosnia and Herzegovina coming with possession. Atic, Roberson, Nurkic, great pass. Gegic inside. Melli gets the piece. Now they push forward. Well, I told you all the drama was coming here in the second half.
Certainly had that right. You had ejection on your bingo card. Scratch that off. A lot of theater here to start the second half off. You see both players on both these teams a little antsy with their finishes. We're gonna have a good one here, partner.
And don't forget, I'm gonna plant the seed. Hold on, Paola missing that. Plant the seed. Aziz Bakir also has a technical foul, by the way. Ali Begovic. Gegic. Downhill, lofts it out. Nurkic somehow has it, and a foul is called on the floor. Again, the Paola called for that foul.
See there the ejection, and he's clearly on the court, but he's not interfering in the play anyway. I think sometimes as an official, you just have to have a little feel for the moment.
Atic now, Ali Begovic lets it fly! Clickety clack, clickety clack. Money goes into my piggy bank. Thompson. Montecchio. Can he get going? Bosnia and Herzegovina ball. And all of their fans are on their feet. Huge momentum swing in this game.
Crowd really into it now. You see Ali Begovic with the big three, and a tall task here. You've got assistant coach Casalone having to take over in this heated moment. Young Italian team, but not the first time he's had to do this. They beat Serbia in the last EuroBasket tournament in a game that Pizzeco was also ejected. So he's been in these moments before and delivered.
Roberson comes off the side of the backboard. Montecchio, head down to the rim. Montecchio back on the scoreboard.
Good finish there. You see the aggression, just lowering that shoulder, pulling his way to the rim.
Nurkic, what a ball fake! Nurkic for three! Off the front of the iron. So, got a foul there from Ali Begovic to stop the play. change here for Italy. Spisu to the floor, facing Payola.
See the strong finish. Powering his way into the paint there. Coach Castelloni, a lot of pressure on him here to deliver a win.
Melli. Spisu out to Melli, who steps out for three. Nurkic will claim the foul. Team foul trouble, 2 shots to come. Not sure about that one, Will.
Yeah, absolutely not. He's got to understand they're in the bonus. These are going to be free throws for Melli. He's a key player for them. You don't want to pick up unnecessary fouls.
And he's on 3, Nurkic, so he sits down. Menyash into the game. Well, Melli missing the free throw. Melli, captain. This is both free throws. Fortunately for him, it's an offensive rebound, and Fontecchio. String symphony in the corner.
Well, that just drives a coach crazy. No free throw block out there. Richie comes up with it, and it's Fontecchio in the corner.
Alibegovic! Lights out! Shut down!
That little horns pop play now created 2 open looks for Alibegovic from 3. You want to consider switching that. Here, Italy.
Stolen now by Alibegovic. Atic moving forward. Alibegovic, he really wants the ball back here, but inside to Menyash, that's the better decision.
Beautiful interior pass there.
Richie. Spisu. Melli, the handoff. Spisu in the corner. Off the iron, offensive rebound. Richie's gonna have a go for 3, and that's nice. That is very nice.
A couple of big offensive rebounds that have led to kick out 3s. So hard to match up when that happens.
This is a game that has you on the edge of your seat, Will.
We've had a great one so far. I feel like it's going down to the wire here.
Atic misses. Menyash tries to get it. It's Italy ball. Substitution now. Lidiv Ravac for the game.
4 ties and 5 lead changes already in this game, and I just feel like it's going to go back and forth here, right down to the stretch.
5 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. We'll just mention all tied, 54 apiece. Spisu. Thompson. Melli to the rim.
Beautiful pass from Spisu. Richie in that corner, not wanting to help off of him and open up that lane to roll.
He will collect the miss from Roberson. Melli again. Nice ball fake there, but gets it back out to Spisu. The left hand from Spisu, and the foul is called. Menyash, the one who caught him. Menyash's first personal foul, deep foul trouble, the less shots. We're going to get a timeout here with Italy in the lead by 2, 4 minutes 16 on the clock. As both teams go to the bench in an absolutely sizzling match.
Imamo problem sa skokom u napadu. Imamo 6 poena i skoka u napadu. Kad oni šutnu loptu, svi čekaju da je moj rahmetni babo skoči. Ne može tako. Morate ići na skok. Vas trojica ste bili malo prije. 3 bijela igrača i lopta a nije samo dovoljno za gradnju. Treba ići prema lopti, jer lopta vas preskače. Znači, izgubili smo kontrol skoka. We lost control of rebound. That's all what we lost. Everything is okay. Ata good shot. John good shot. I don't know, your shot's good. Everything is perfect except controlling the rebound position. Right? We go against Spanish pick and roll. We play number 1 offense. You organize. Ata is...
A little bit of insight from Coach Aziz Bakir's timeout. Switching it to English there, Coach Will.
Well, you heard him talk about the rebounding. 2 huge offensive rebounds that led to kick-out threes, 6 second-chance points there. 1 off of a free throw miss, so those just drive a coach crazy. And also offensively, going to go back to that Spanish pick-and-roll play. Saw earlier Robertson setting the back pick on the big. I would assume it'd be him again here. See Primo Brezic here courtside, scout with the Cleveland Cavaliers, former great for Slovenia. Here watching Solio Niang, their 2nd-round draft pick.
Possession on the opposite side of the floor. Italy still maintain the lead. This game by 4. Atic tries to drop it off to Menyash, but no, Fontecchio streaming away to the rim. Control finish for Fontecchio.
Sav Roberts trying to go for that loose ball. Mike Gansey, the general manager for the Cleveland Cavs, also here taking this game in, and they're seeing a great one so far.
Substitution now. Atic's going to have a breather. Gegic will come back into the game.
Little bump there. Fontecchio wanting the and one.
Robertson. The screen. Robertson to the rim. Much needed bucket and much needed points. Bosnia.
That Spanish pick and roll has been causing issues for Italy. That time it was Gegic setting that screen on the big, opening up the lane for Robertson.
Spissu fouled at 1! 4-point play! Special from Spissu!
You saw Coach Castelloni going to Spissu early here in the 3rd quarter and really relying on his experienced players in this moment. Spissu delivering a big 3 and 1.
Spissu completes the 4-point play. Italy got some more distance between them and their opponents. 8-point game now. Game starting to settle a little bit here now, Will.
It's a really great response from Italy. Got momentum all going Bosnia's way. And now with a huge response, Fontecchio getting out there. Now Spissu with the 4-point play.
Gegic is going to go one-on-one with Spissu here. There's no help. But there's no finish either. So, oh, great slip through the gap there from Meli. He's going to go to work against Domenyash. And there's the double-digit difference.
Beautiful finish there from Meli. See the patience there, getting to that right hand.
Tipped away by Richie. Amon Alibegovic trying to back him down. running away, and Fontecchio comes up with a rebound. Nice hands there from Gegic. Roberson pulls up. Long two for Roberson.
That's twice now he's had his toe on the line there.
I mean, he's not the biggest guy, and he's not got the biggest feet, so expect them to get behind the line, but nonetheless, you've got to make the shot in rhythm. You're not going to just stop and make sure that your feet are behind the line. Here he is now. Foul is called. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Well. This is just in the spirit of the passion that this game has been played in.
Absolutely. Intensity has been here from the start. Didn't really see what had Gegic so upset. Richie came in there, thought potentially he might get a technical just for his reaction.
So the referees will have a quick discussion about this as well.
Seeing the play before, Thompson getting Gegic in the face, and didn't quite see. Oh, there, of course. That's a forearm to the throat. That's something the officials are going to need to look at. You can understand why he's upset.
Well, they're talking it out right now. They have the ability to go and review it themselves.
I think absolutely they need to go to the monitor here. Let's take a look. To me, it seems obvious that it should be upgraded.
All right, we're going to get 33. We're just getting a holding foul here, and we're going to get a review. So they make the original call. They're going to review their call. Let's listen into what the referees have to say.
Blue 33, we're here for an act of violence IRS review to see anything that happens afterwards. Okay, go ahead. Okay, can we see this initial contact first? I want to see that left arm of 33, and I need full speed. Okay, full speed then, please. Okay, and you don't have a baseline camera that picks up that contact? Okay. Okay, I need you to run it full speed and run it like 4 times for me. I just want to see the play over and over again. I see this left elbow make contact, full speed. Okay, again. What do you see?
So 33 move with the elbow, left elbow, and on the face. So in this case, we should have placed one is working like that.
For sure. Well, we only have the one camera angle, so I see the left elbow deliver a blow that grazes the shoulder, does make head contact, but it's also White's left arm that grabs him after that makes it look extra. So I agree, we'll upgrade to an unsportsmanlike foul. Now run it for the rest. Okay, for me personally, everything after we get in there and separate it, they're going to take exception to this type of contact. Both teams are in there. I don't have anything that rises to a technical foul. So,
are you afraid from personal foul to your right on 33?
Yes. Yes. Hold on here. We'll go ahead and try it one more time. Also for me, number 9, because of the degree of contact, that is a normal reaction. We do have number 17, Blue, escalate the situation, okay? So he does separate. So for me here, no technical fouls on the play because we have a normal reaction by White. We have a Blue player protecting his teammate. They both dissolve and apologize. For me, just unsportsmanlike foul. Okay, go ahead.
going to get an unsportsmanlike foul. Called on Marcus Spissu. He's very lucky there, Will.
Well, there's a lot to unpack on that play. Definitely the elbow being thrown around the chin area.
Interesting, the referee didn't get to see this angle.
Well, it is interesting. I think had they seen that angle, I think there's definitely conversation about being ejected. You can see there, Minas bringing that up. And I think also, too, the way Richie rushed in, thought potentially that would be a technical as well. He did step back, or his teammate pulled him back quickly, but often that's how things escalate quickly. I think Italy is actually fortunate that it's only unsportsmanlike here.
Second is missed from Gigic. Everyone's friends again, though. That's the most important thing, Will. For the moment.
Well, I was going to say, let's see how long that lasts. Obviously, the intensity of this game, we felt it from the very start. And another example.
How many steps did Atic shake there, but it was called.
Just a little hip check there, allowing Roberson freedom of movement. Yang coming back in the game. Didn't play a lot in that first half. It's been such an important piece of this team. And a young 21-year-old on the court and valuable moments right now in this game.
Here is Roberson. Begovic. Body shake there, Roberson moving into Vrabac. Vrabac has to go here, and he gets it to go! Vrabac with the left hand and then a little bit of luck.
That was a tough finish there. Vrabac just floating it up with the left.
Thompson, three!
Huge response there from Thompson.
Yes, Roberson. Contested shot there. 45 seconds on the clock. Thompson again. He's got the hot hand here after making that shot. What's he got? Well, he hands it to Spissu. Spissu, big three. Marco Spissu. Spissu. Spissu.
Huge minutes here for Spissu. Coming off the bench early in this third quarter. Coach Casaloni trusting his veteran in this tight game.
Roberson. Gotta shoot. Shot clock violation. Roberson unaware of the shot clock.
You got to get Roberson off the floor here, defensive purposes. 6 seconds left. Don't give up anything easy.
I think he's matching up with Spissu here. Aziz Bakir not making that decision. But if Spissu gets some room, he's going to let it fly again.
Surprised we don't see Lesic coming into the game. Do not want Italy to score here in this final possession.
5 seconds on the clock. Thompson. Thompson. Juve. Can he finish? No call. No make. And at the end of an incredibly entertaining third quarter, twist, turns, drama galore. 61-72 is the score. Italy in the lead by 11. This has been some game, and through all the controversy, Italy have maintained a level of performance. And Gianmarco Bozecco would have been proud of.
Certainly 21-7 run there over the last 6 minutes of that quarter. Thought Bosnia maybe with some momentum, the ejection, Bozecco, we saw the unsportsmanlike foul of Spisu, but Italy every single time coming back with an answer.
Well, Bosnia and Herzegovina have lost every single quarter so far in this game. That was the biggest losing margin. They lost the first quarter by 1 point, second by 3, and this one by 7 as the lead continues to expand. But now they need to go put everything on the floor if they want to overcome Italy here in the fourth and final. Grabac with a lovely finish around the rim just to beat the buzzer. Marco Spisu, very lucky boy, makes a very big play.
He definitely did. Had the 4-point play before that. And see Coach Castelloni really relying on his vets here in this moment, understandably so. Matteo Spagnola only 3 minutes played in this game. We've seen Niang only at 8 minutes. Spisu, Ricci, Melli, these players have been in these wars before. Castelloni just feeling more comfortable with him.
Well, he's given a little break at this moment in time for Melli. Sanio Niang is going to start his fourth and final quarter. Tekio is ready to inbound the ball. What will this quarter bring? Thompson to the rim.
Great drive and finish from Thompson. We've seen his best game so far in this tournament. Great time to have it.
Nurkic is going to wind up a 3, and that's a big-time play from the Bosnian beast. His team need him right now.
See him starting this fourth quarter. Gonna need him as right. Need to chip away early here.
It's called the number 9, Gigic. He sat down for most of the third, being on 3 personal fouls. Gigic is also now on 3 personal fouls. First team foul of the quarter, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Fontecchio given too much space to operate, and he's a smooth operator.
Finally, breakout performance we were expecting from him. 5 for 7 now from 3, 31 points here.
Nurkic. Shot's no good from Lazic. On the floor, Alibegovic for that one, and that's his third personal foul. Substitution now, Lazic out of the game, heading Atic in.
See the confidence there, Fontecchio pulling up off the dribble, and Coach Castelloni loving it. His superstar.
Sideline now, 8:38 on the clock. Finds Juve. Thompson, quick release. Oh, almost got that ever so friendly bounce. Just drop it back in after bouncing high. Deflected away with 12 seconds on the shot clock for an Italy possession on the baseline.
Spisu did well there to find the roll. Nice kick out from Juve.
Spisu gets it through the gap.
See it again, that combination, Spisu to Diouf, and the weak side defenders for Bosnia. A little too attached to those shooters. Getting ready to rotate.
Nurkic to the rim and one. Taking this game into his own hands to try and get his team back into it. The gap is big right now.
See, they wanted to double team Thompson just a little late. I think he was waiting for the dribble. There, the beautiful pocket pass. It's just a little slow to rotate over.
Nurkic now on the line, chance to complete a three-point play here. 66 to 79, make that 67 to 79, 12 points. That's the gap. Again going at Nurkic, rebounded by Atic. Gets it back, nice ball movement, Gegic, and that's going to be a content violation from Niang.
Beautiful ball movement there. Ball never touching the floor. And quick points right now, trying to get back into this game. A lot of perimeter shooting for Bosnia, so need to try to find quick twos in transition.
Spisu. Spisu again. Spisu again! Running riot, Will. I'm sorry to interrupt you there. Spisu is having an absolute ball game.
He's been tremendous. Saw him coming in early in that third quarter, and it's just been big play, one after another.
3 for 4 from downtown, 14 points personal, 4 for 5 overall from the field. He's got 5 dimes as well. We're going to get a timeout here, chance for a quick breather and conversation for both of these teams. 69-82. Thing is, no matter how much Bosnia and Herzegovina can go down the other end, put the ball in the bucket, they need to get stops.
Definitely need to find stops. And also for them, just the perimeter shooting has been a struggle this whole tournament. Hard for them to go 2 for 3. Got to figure out a way to get quick points on the board.
Well, coach Aziz Bakir is going to talk it over here in this 4th and final quarter with his team. They've got to have a game plan here. How to get stops, get out running, because they were so dangerous early on in the game. Running the floor, causing absolute havoc.
Spisu, really just been him and 1-5 spread pick and roll. Diouf coming in, setting those ball screens, giving Spisu space to operate. And he's been picking Bosnia apart. You've seen the threes, you've seen the pocket passes. Maybe you got to consider a different pick and roll defense. Maybe get out, be a little more aggressive. Hard with Nurkic, really only comfortable in drops, but something that's going to get the ball out of Spisu's hand right now. You see Italy going with both point guards on the court together.
Loyola shifting to the 2. It's like the 1. Nurkic on the line to shoot 2 here. Nicola Melli thinking it was an automatic and 1 play for Nurkic. Easy to believe. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Nurkic cuts the gap to 11. Spisu. Spotted by Nurkic here.
See, they're going to switching now.
Oh, and a steal. Nice behind the back move, a fight for possession. Loose ball, everybody diving. Atic has it inside. Lazic for two.
Niang almost came up with a huge steal there. Instead, ended up in the hands of Lazic, and Bosnia climbing right back into this.
Spisu skips it across Niang, attacks the baseline to the spin. Almost stolen. Spisu, nice steal again. Atic, and the foul is called. 33 Spisu. Oh, for that one. And third personal for him, third team foul. Italy are out of timeouts. Oh, they've got 3 left.
I think they have all their timeouts.
All their 3 left. I've misread the blanked spaces for the filled spaces there. Nurkic. Nurkic. He is feeling a type of way. Timeout called. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Their fans roar once more.
Great response there. You see, they're trying to come with a double team from the top. I think they're waiting for the dribble, though, before they go. Nurkic just spinning away from it. See Bosnia right back in this game.
The energy, the passion, the desire. You know, it was a gap that had many fans feeling a little anxious, I'm sure. Slowly they chip away, they chip away. Can Italy respond after this timeout?
11-3 run there. Italy pushing the lead all the way to 15. You thought maybe they were going to run away with this game, but not the case. See Nurkic spinning away from the double team both times. There on the left block. He's going to do it again on the right block, and also hitting the big three.
19 points personal, 6 rebounds for Nurkic. Man on a mission, ball into play.
Seeing the pick and roll, they're going to switching.
Tekio shakes off Gegic. Shot is short. Rebound Nurkic. Out in numbers. 4 versus 1. Gegic goes alone. Remarkable.
Right back in this game, finding some transition opportunities.
Thompson. Nurkic with the foul. That's his 4th, and he's got 5 minutes to deal with 4 fouls.
When you think back to when he picked up that 3rd, and that take foul trying to stop transition when they were in the bonus. That's why all those individual moments really add up. He's got to stay on the floor here for these last 5 minutes. Going to be challenging because they're switching pick and roll, so he's going to be on primary ball handlers. If I'm Italy, I'm going right at him.
Thompson throws it up and one. Darius Thompson.
Beautiful spin, and sure enough, they went right at Nurkic. Middle pick and roll. Thompson able to reject the screen. Right there, Atic has got to make sure he comes off the side of the screener. A beautiful finish there. See the bench of Italy loving that.
3-point play, a vital 3-point play to slow down this run from their opponents. Atic. Gegic. Nice. Lazic. 3. Only air from Lazic.
He's really been out of sorts from the perimeter. off of an injury, just hasn't really found his rhythm.
Can't help but think if that was in the hands of Amo Alibegovic, that would have been nothing but net. Fontecchio. Rebound for Nurkic. Goes to working, gets it out. Gegic drives, moves it. Lazic turned it over again.
Just a little out of sorts.
The foul down the other side of the floor for Atic. 2 shots to come.
As you mentioned, surprised that Begovic is on the bench right now. Clearly, Lazic just not up to form.
Well, just as you say that, jumps straight up. And Lazic is already walking off. He knows what's coming.
I'm sure he's disappointed. He brings you the defense, but just has not been able to find anything offensively in this EuroBasket tournament. Fontecchio starting to slow down a little bit here in this game.
Well, if you're wondering what the record is for scoring Italian player EuroBasket, 36. Andrea Bagnani, 2011 versus Latvia. Kyo creeping towards that. Oh, and a turnover. Oh, Bosnia and Herzegovina running out of gas.
Twice now, the wings unable to come down with the catch, and see the double teams now starting to come earlier. Nurkic a little off target with the pass, but Gegic taking his eyes off the ball there. See the double teams starting to be effective for Italy.
Loyola. Fontecchio, he turns it over. Ball goes the other way now. Is this momentum going to change once again?
One of these teams needs to capitalize. If you're Bosnia, though, you're running short on time. Trying to go back to that Spanish pick and roll. Had some success. I think it's got to be a touch, though, the Nurkic off the block.
Gegic to the rim. Oh, and Atic pulls the rim and it goes the other way. He was so close to reaching that. Just bobbled out for Gegic. He's done a great job of getting to the rim so far in this game.
Expect Italy to go back to middle pick and roll. Put Nurkic in these ball screens, see if he can get his 5th foul.
Let's see. Well, here it is. Oh no. And it's a Thompson, and there it is now. The ball screen arrives. Dealt with it well on that occasion. Thompson finds room. Nurkic with the rebound. Referee calls his own time here. Yeah, the score was wrong. I was pretty sure that had happened. It was 79 to 87 on the scoreboard. I was trying to think the basket count there. Of course, it's where the rim was pulled. So that has been corrected. Great job by the official there to make sure.
Our graphics guys all over it. They had the right score all along. So for those watching, the scoreboard here in the arena had it as an 8-point game. Another turnover here from Bosnia, just unable to execute down the stretch. 3 straight turnovers there.
Fontecchio. Viola catch and shoot three. That's a huge one. That is absolutely tremendous. Alessandro Viola with an almost dagger-like triple.
On the pass, a little off target. Able to gather, knock it in. You see the difference. Those passes have been going out of bounds for Bosnia. Huge shot there from the youngster. Saw Spisu earlier in this half really carrying the load, and now the 25-year-old taking the baton, trying to cross the finish line here for Italy.
Now we see the celebration from the bench. You know those situations, Will, sometimes when your coach is ejected from the game as players and stuff, you rally. You use that as motivation to push forward.
Well, they've actually had to do that for such a long period of time. An early injection there from Fontecchio, but they certainly did rally. Coach Castelloni pushing all the right buttons here in the second half, much as he did against Serbia in that huge win in the last EuroBasket.
Here we go. Have a look at the stats there on the screen. A last hurrah in this Bosnia and Herzegovina side. Well, Nurkic is going to give it a go here. Gegic comes up with the rebound. He's going to take it back out. Viola's going to put him under pressure, and he steps out of bounds here, Gegic. He steps out of bounds. Viola is going to receive the applause.
Gotta look to trap now if you're Bosnia. Just no time left in this game. See if you can force some kind of turnover. You can't just fall back here. Straight man-to-man.
Viola. Nice hands from Nurkic. Roberson pushing forward here. Matic. Ali Begovic. Foul called against Ricci. Fourth personal foul. 1 minute 19 on the clock. It'll take quite something for Bosnia and Herzegovina to close this game out.
They just lack the three-point shooting need in these moments to come back. Something quick here. Maybe you can get Roberson off of something, but a lot of time here.
Nurkic tries to pass, actually, Nurkic, instead of shooting. And they've got numbers here. Viola, Fontecchio for three. Fontecchio in the corner. Fontecchio ties the record for an Italian player in the EuroBasket game. 36 points. Simone Fontecchio, Nurkic to the rim, lays it in for two. 55 seconds on the clock.
Dagger three from Fontecchio, but it was yet another turnover from Bosnia just down the stretch of this game, unable to take care of the ball.
Thompson. And Italy have come up with the ball here. Viola, Fontecchio for the record! He's done it! 39 points! History-making performance there, Will.
Absolutely. You got to wonder if he knew that he needed those points to set the record.
Well, Nurkic is going to let it fly here for a consolation bucket. But that is the ball game. What a performance from Italy. And also, you must give props to Bosnia and Herzegovina. They ran them right down to the fourth quarter. They were never out of this game until those final 3 or 4 minutes. what a game as a neutral fan to watch overall. This is FIBA EuroBasket 2025.
That score certainly not indicative of how the game was. You know, back and forth throughout, 54-54. And Spisu came into the game, really gave them a huge lift. Some big-time pick-and-roll plays, finding the roll man, knocking down threes, the 4-point play. Gave them a little bit of separation, and then Fontecchio there in the fourth quarter, but you see Coach Pazecco, they've let him out of jail to come celebrate with his staff.
And he's in his tracksuit, all nice and comfortable. He will be in the press conference later on alongside Simone Fontecchio. Make sure you head over to the FIBA YouTube channel to find out how our coaches and players break down that game. Will, how do you break down that game?
See Coach Pazecco here congratulating all of his players as they come off the floor. And I think credit to Coach Castellone, kind of thrown into a tough position there early on in the third quarter. You saw him right away going to his veteran players, bringing Spisu into the game. You saw he was rewarded for those decisions, but the three-point shooting, 58%, just tremendous. Fontecchio 7 for 10 from 3 in this game.
He finishes with 39 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists and a steal, an efficiency of 41. He is your TCL player of the game. The Bosnia fans receiving applause from their team. The Bosnia and Herzegovina fans have been absolutely spectacular. You know, you cannot knock them at all.
Well, definitely not. You see the shirts were off and they were doing everything they could to keep their team in it, but just the turnovers in the fourth quarter, 6 turnovers there. Just unable to execute offensively when they needed it most.
Nurkic also putting in a valiant effort. His best performance so far of the tournament, 21 points, 10 rebounds, double-double for him. Let's take a look at some of that fourth quarter best play, and let's unfold it all. I mean, Bosnia and Herzegovina started the fourth quarter incredibly well as Nurkic made his way back onto the court after being in foul trouble. He was doing everything he could to close the gap in this one. Fontecchio chipping away as well.
Those switches, rather than jumping out, really just absorbing it, giving Fontecchio a lot of space.
Nurkic went to work, got to the bucket. But this man also had a thing to say. Spisu was out of his world.
Really was 54-54 in that third quarter, and then Spisu just kind of taking over. Simple pick and roll, able to find the bigs there on the short roll. The weak side defenders all hugged in and down some big threes, but Thompson also really delivering. Thompson a plus 28 in this game. That means they were 39 points better with him on the court versus when he was off the court. So tremendous game for him as well.
Loyola hit the first kind of dagger 3, we thought, around 2-minute mark. And then Fontecchio. Let's make history together. The highest scoring Italian at a EuroBasket tournament, 39 points. Well, this is how we see the lay of the land. Italy 2-1, Spain 2-1, Greece 3-0. Those powerhouses at the top of the table. Bosnia and Herzegovina sitting in 4th on points difference. Georgia sitting in 5th, Cyprus in 6th. The coming days are going to be so important. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you in a couple of days. Myself and Will, have a lovely evening. Wish you a great week ahead.
Amar Gegić, neuporedivo bolje izdanje naše reprezentacije nego što je bilo protiv Španije. Igrali smo izuzetno dobru odbranu. Na kraju nekako detalji i sitnice su presudili onih par ofanzivnih skokova Italije, pogođene trojke, Spisu sa onih par pogodaka. Fontecchio je bio izuzetno raspoložen, ali ipak nekako djeluje da je rezultat previsok u odnosu na ono što smo vidjeli. Bilo je 5 razlike na